Game number 5 has started. We see another Protoss versus Protoss unfolding in front of us, with San starting to the top right for the Joey FlashWolves. They are in a lead. They have a 3-1 situation now against Evil Genius. San defeating Jaedong and taking down JYP as well in the Protoss versus Protoss. And EG sends another Protoss player into the match. It is to the top left in red, HuK, this next player for Evil Genius, and let's see what he can do here on Altazim's stronghold. Will he be able to take down San and start the comeback, or is it going to be a 4-1 for the Joey FlashWolves? Will they be able to force out the ace player? And who is the ace player going to be? Is it going to be Jaedong? Is it going to be JYP? Is it going to be somebody else? We're going to find out in the near future, I'd say, at least if HuK is not able to defeat San here. And it's going to be an interesting match, especially since San just warmed up with another Protoss versus Protoss where he took down JYP, and JYP is by no means a pushover. Had actually a pretty decent situation in the game after he was able to hold against San's aggression. Never saw that third base coming, and then when the battle was won by San as JYP pushed out on 2 bases, there was very little to do for JYP. Not a lot of potential to come back into the game from this position on. So right now we have San also taking his simulator scouting information. He's just trying to, of course, glimpse where HuK spawns, and as it happens, he sends the probe out into the right direction. Cross position, or well, cross counterclockwise scout for him, and HuK is going clockwise, blah. So we are having both of them finding out immediately where the opponent spawns. Getting the perfect scouts here off, and they will be able to get into the main base to just confirm what exactly is happening. So no secrets just now. It's one of those things that is always a little bit like weird if it happens on a map like this. If your opponent is able to get the perfect scout off, sees you at the third position, you yourself were just sending your probe into the wrong direction, scout on the last position possible, and then maybe even get denied the entrance to your opponent's main base because Mothership Core, Zealot or Stalker are already out there and take down the probe. You don't have any scouting information, so you're severely behind. You play blind for quite some time, and that's super annoying if you are that player. So it all comes down sometimes to luck in the early game, but in this game it doesn't really matter. Both of them get the scout into their opponent's main base and have the scouting information there. HuK trying to be a little bit annoying with the probe, trying to mess with the harvesting at the gas, and the same is also true for San here. So that little micro fight between the two of them. Oh, and there's nice surround on the probe. HuK with a first blood, and San is trying to do the same thing with just a few less probes. So if you think about it, in the end, San is just looking at his own probe that was surrounded by 4 or 5 probes of HuK, and he says like, dude, I can do that too, but I can do it with only 3. Moves in and goes for the exact same move. So pretty cool situation there. A little bit of a fight there early on. And we have the tag already for San. It is the Twilight Council once again, whereas HuK is going straight into the Stargate here. We might see another Oracle move by an EG Protoss player against San. Didn't work the first time. Is it gonna work the second time? I guess we're gonna find out. Stalker is on the way. And the same, well, we have 1 probe already moving out for San. I guess this poor fella is going to be taken out pretty soon. Yes, the Stalker sees it already. They see each other, and the probe, he's like a man. He's like, yep, I'm just going to go for that. And, well, we have a very, very interesting like highlight on the minimap. I'm not quite sure what he was going for. Wanted to show us, I guess, that the map is... No, I got nothing. I got nothing. I was thinking of a reason. I got absolutely nothing. So, yeah, sorry. It's, by the way, the Phoenix and not the Oracle. It sends a Phoenix out, and that Phoenix might be able... Oh, nice! The Mothership Core recalls in the last second. Good job by HuK with his Stalker that he has here, and another Stalker in the main base. But the Phoenix might be able to just move in and take it down after all, because there's not a whole lot of anti-air that we see for San. He has only 1 Stalker on the map, so if that Phoenix just moves cross map, might be able to take that on. Forward pylon is already there. The Blink upgrade is on the way as well. The Phoenix is going to confirm that pretty soon. Expansion started for HuK, and he himself has only 2 gateways so far. It's 3 gateways for San, and he's gonna use those very, very soon. Here comes the Mothership Core being attacked, but the Stalkers are there, and of course he sees exactly what's happening here, and the countermeasure is a robo. And, well, here's the first few Stalkers already moving in, and actually if you look at the units here, that's 5 Stalkers for him. And not really a whole lot that we see there for HuK. The thing is, though, that with those sentries... Oh! He actually gets trapped with a force field. 2 force fields. Look at those. Blinks back in the last second. Nice move, but he needs the high ground vision, and he doesn't have that. So he needs to send a unit in to really know when he can go up again. And there we go. Moves up in the end, is able to just move in. But of course the photon overcharge is what is immediately being used there. He's trying to move in, blinking away maybe with an individual stalker. Yes, gets away for a second, but not in the end. And now the mothership core is being assailed here. How many stalkers were actually taken out? Nice try actually lifting one of those with the phoenixes, but the stalker numbers are now 9 against 2. We have 2 stalkers killed for both players, 3 harvesters killed. Well, San lost 3 of them, sends another set of stalkers already down to the top left of the map. Super aggressive by San again, taking down one of the pawns, or at least attempting to. Trying to go for that Phoenix, and always trying to just take maybe a Zealot down, maybe something else. A force field, yeah, really good. Look at that blink. Really nice blink with that Stalker for a second. Now we have the rest of them moving in. The Immortal has to be careful. The blink forward. Immortal is being pressured. HuK with decent micro, taking down a lot of units for San, and he is able to make that work. That Immortal is still alive. He has already 3 kills. He's moving in again. San losing quite a lot of resources here. And keep in mind, behind all of this, HuK has an expansion. HuK has an expansion here. It's not like he's playing this one base against one base. No. San is the one who really needs to do the damage right now, because HuK has better mining. HuK is looking at a small surplus in harvesters and saturating 2 mineral lines. But now the Protoss player for Evil Genius is supply blocked, lost 2 pylons already, cannot build any additional units, and the army supply at this point is in favor of San. 30 against 24, 1 gateway is unpowered and is being attacked. We have the mothership core here for high ground vision as well. More sentries moving in, immediately being attacked. We have 2 immortals. This immortal is absolutely exposed. He can maybe take that down here. Finally kills one of them. The other one has at least full shields. Blinking away again. This is just pure and raw force that we see there. Immortal number 2 has been taken out, and now it's just Stalker against Stalker, man and against man, machine against machine, and it looks like San has it. It's the GG. HuK yields and leaves the game as San is taking down the 4th player for Evil Genius. The ace player is what we are going to see next for EG, and he needs to win 4 maps in a row if they want to win this team match here at the Acer Team Story Cup against the Joey FlashWolves.